What's up, guys? It's your boy Greg here, back at it again with another YouTube video. It's been a while since I reviewed some vape juices, and today we're going to be talking about my top 10 vape juices. I mean, come on, there are some vape juices out there. There are some vape juices out there that are absolutely fantastic that people don't know about, and I do. Greg's dead. Greg's dead, and he's not coming back. We all know this. We all know that he's been dead. But I've been assuming the identity of Greg for the last day or so because I found out about an Indiegogo campaign that the government probably won't want me to tell you about. It's a special one. It's so perverse in its nature. It's intense. It's so real. It's so real. If this happened, this would tank the economy. This would make the government say, "Hey, don't do that. That's bad." So I brought it to you today. I brought it to you today in a special edition of Give Me Your Money. It's special because it's a YouTube video. Just like every other YouTube video. It makes fun about Indiegogos and Kickstarters. So it's not special at all. Let's get right into this. Tower Merkind. Ocean provides pure space and eco-energy. They're asking for $1,620,000. And it's a flexible goal, so of course if you donate literally any money whatsoever, that money goes right into their pocket, even if the goal isn't reached. Ocean provides pure space and eco-energy. Eco-production of electricity directly from ocean without the use of waves and ocean currents, winds, descent into the Mariana Trench or descent to the wreck without using scuba diving or bath escapes, and even make it possible to ride a bike or skateboard on the bottom of the Mariana Trench, or find treasures of sunken ships as well as to organize a wedding. Run cargo up to 20 tons into space without traditional rocket engines. Rocket-free run. But rocket engines, what the fuck? We went immediately from let's put a big fucking thing in the middle of the ocean to reach the Mariana Trench. I don't know how it's gonna work. It just is, obviously. Just magic. That's how this works. It's fucking magic. That's how science works. Science is magic, by the way, just so that you fucking know. But space, we're going to space now. It's space now. It's all about space. Oh, okay. All right. Well, you know what? I'm all about going to space. I am. Let's do more going to space. Our civilization needs more going to space, obviously. It does, actually, in my opinion. But, you know, whatever. This project is part of the next project. The project should be allowed to work with the ocean in normal conditions. Like the ocean as a person. Like ocean, please, let us work with you. We just want to hang out, have some fun, do a little bit of, you know, sketching. Put up some blueprints, you know. Maybe get into a little bit of architecture. Ocean can give everything from oil, electricity. Ocean can't give us oil. The ocean can't give us oil. Oil is underneath the ocean, under the ground. It's not from the ocean. There's no bubbles of oil floating around in the ocean that you can just pop and suck out. You can't just run to the ocean with a fucking straw and just suck the oil out of the bubbles, because the bubbles aren't real. To live, work in a clean environment, while the planet will be cleaned and restored. You know, with sponges, mops, and buckets. That's how we're going to clean the planet. And protection from asteroids, Apophis in 2029. And while it is necessary, just relax on the new route, see who lives there on the ocean floor. Do people live there on the ocean floor right now? Is that the purpose of this project, is to get to the secret mer people so we can talk to them and fuck them? All right, well, let's go to the fucking pictures here. All right, so right off the bat, I'm really confused. Here's text that we read earlier, and here's here's an old-timey man at the bottom of this tower that's placed in the ocean. And a bunch of men are parachuting down or up. I don't know which way they're going. They're either being sucked maliciously into this fucking ocean tube, or they're flying free from the evil bicycle man that has captured them. Is there a man who lives at the bottom of the Mariana Trench, and he has he's just this old 1920s man on a bicycle, and he just captures men who have gotten into crashes and have parachuted down into the ocean, and he captures them, and with this tower, we can rescue them from this man, from this scary man. We can save them from the scary ocean man. Let's go to the next picture. Here's a bunch of just shit. It's really a bunch of shit. There's just a lot of shit being thrown around. Volts, milliseconds, power, gigawatts, power, megawatts, minutes per second, miles per second, meters per second, gigawatts, ocean storage reservoir. I fucking what? I just closed circular dam well, and you can't just place something like that on the ocean and on the undercurrent. It's not like the undercurrent is a physical object. You know, it's liquid. It is physical. It is technically an object, but it's a liquid. You know, it would be displaced and then it would just sink, unless it's just kind of a cut-off design. That's not how a dam would work. That's not how that would work for Straits of Florida. I don't understand what's going on. Are we just gonna put a pot with an egg in the ocean and just see what fucking happens if we drill some holes on the side? That's kind of what I'm getting from this diagram. I'm like I said, I'm really fucking confused about this whole thing. I don't know how this is gonna work in any way. Ocean provides pure space and eco-energy. So we're gonna put a bunch of tiny businessmen at the bottom of the fucking ocean, and also an oil rig. You know, a project that do not require drilling platforms for work on the ocean floor without oil spillage. Is the tower movable? Does it have, like, wheels? Can we just move it along the bottom of the ocean? Because, like, that's a concern I'm having right now. If this was feasible, which it is not, how would we move the tower around to get to different parts of the ocean floor? Because, you know, if you had, like, a door that just led out into the Marianas Trench, or, like, some kind of airlock, you would still be crushed by the pressure the moment you stepped outside. You know, that's why we don't get down to the bottom of the Marianas Trench, to my knowledge, is because we would be crushed like a soda can in a fat burly man's hand after drinking 15 beers and he decides he needs to crush the can to show his dominance. That would be our body, just pure dense aluminum, just blood, flesh, dead. That's what would happen. I don't know. This isn't feasible. It's just not. And we don't have enough information to say if it is or is not feasible, really. Well, we have enough information to say that it is not feasible. But if it was feasible in some way, there's not enough information here to tell us if it is. It's just kind of confusing. And a bunch of MS Paint designs aren't going to tell me that we need to build a fucking giant-ass spooky tower in the middle of the Marianas Trench. Also, what happens if one of those tiny businessmen dies? Are they going to recite? They going to get a tiny letter to their tiny wives about their tiny demise at the bottom of the Marianas Trench? Or are they going to get married to this woman at the bottom of the Marianas Trench? What happens if the water leaks out? What happens when you put the tower in and the water displaces over the tower and it just leaks in? You know? What about that, huh? What about global warming? Did you account for that? What happens if global warming happens and all the ice caps melt and then the water gets really high and then everybody drowns and dies? That's fucking morbid. Let's go on to the rewards now, shall we? $25, access to view the live broadcast of Launch Project Online. Because I'm starting to think, is this like a space program, or wasn't this about the ocean? Like Tower Merkind? Get to the bottom of the ocean? I really have no explanation. I can't summarize it into explainable words because it just doesn't make any sense. It's all nonsense. It's all nonsense words thrown around to sound like they're making sense, but they don't. They don't make sense. It's like you're hearing your mom speak to you about something, and she's saying words that are all words and sentences that are valid sentences, but when you string them together, they just don't make any fucking sense. For $40, you get an invitation for 3 days. Invitation to the Ceremony and Launch Project, to 3 holiday first time in the world in the Mariana Trench without scuba gear, rest and monsters ocean studied. Monsters? Like kaiju? Getting into some Pacific Rim Godzilla kind of stuff now. $500, that escalated a little quickly. Ticket to the Weekly. This ticket to the world's first rest in the Mariana Trench without scuba gear. In the usual costume, you can relax, watch a sea monster, allowed to take pictures through viewing window. Just relax and know that there is still no one went. What? Just relax and know there is still no one went. Expected delivery January 2018? So I know you're asking for a lot of money. You're asking for $1,620,000, but even that much money would not be enough to pay for the materials and the labor that it would cost you to build a giant fucking room or tunnel all the way down in the ocean. And by the way, the ocean is not like ground. You can't get a fucking shovel and scoop the water out. It'll just fill itself back up. It's liquid. It's a liquid. It's all about volume. 5,000 USD license to month. By license can be first in the world search on the ocean floor without scuba gear. In the normal way, search for everything, gas, oil, treasure wrecks, etc. Authorized to shooting through viewing window. So all right. So we're just gonna get rid of the ocean floor. Here's the thing: we're just gonna take all the water out, and we're just gonna move it somewhere else. That's the plan. We're gonna find somewhere to put it. We're gonna put it in a fucking bucket, and then you're gonna be able to go down. You know, here's just a fucking metal detector. Go find yourself some treasure. Go find yourself some fucking shipwrecks. Go do it. And here's a gun. Go shoot some sea monsters. Shoot some fucking sea monsters outside of the fucking viewing window in the Mariana fucking Trench. Hell yeah, dude. That's something I can get behind. Give me a fucking gun. and take me down to the fucking Marianas Trench and let me shoot fucking kaiju with a goddamn elephant gun. Give me that and I will donate money to your crazy fucking project. If that was a goddamn option, I would donate money. If someone said, hey, you give me money and I'll make it so that I can take you down to the Mariana fucking Trench, I'll help you find Godzilla, and then I'll help you either shoot him or fuck him, one of the two, depending on what you want, really. You know, depending on the kind of person you are. I think there's two kinds of people in this world. People want to shoot Godzilla and people that want to fuck Godzilla. For $10,000, all to 3 months, available, live transmission, construction, and opening, work and leisure within 3 months. You know, you're paying $10,000 for 3 months, but you're going to have to work. You're going to have to help, you know, do this. Because I only have my dad's truck, and he won't let me take it out with me. I'm going to need you to drive my dad's truck down to the ocean, and we're gonna scoop all the water out of there. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna scoop it out and put it in a bucket somewhere. Searching the ocean floor, video and photographic, all found. You're that permitted by law. So anything you photograph while you're working, digging this water hole down to the Marianas Trench is yours. Those are your photos and your videos. You get to keep those. Those are gonna be yours. I have no words, really. I have no words. I can't even begin to have words. I really just am kind of fucking dumbfounded and speechless that this project exists, that someone put time and effort into this and made this. Because I'm just really confused and it's a little sad. But best of luck to you, man. Best of fucking luck to you, you know. Crazier things have happened. So if you do get a fucking hole all the way down to the Mariana Trench, let me know. I will come. I will speak at the ceremony. I will drink wine. And I will let you put a shotgun in my mouth and blow my brains out, because I don't think this is feasibly possible. And if it turns out to be feasibly possible and you're the one who's heading it, then fuck yeah, just kill me. Just fucking kill me. Thank you for watching. Please check out my other videos. There are also things. And if you want to watch more, give me your money, click up in the top right-hand corner. If you want to watch a video that has nothing to do with my channel whatsoever, you know, so you can feel better about yourself, click in the bottom left-hand corner. If you want to buy shirts and shit, that's in the top left-hand corner. And I also have a Patreon because I'm human garbage, and that's in the bottom right-hand corner. All right, bye. I got a headache reading this and looking at this. My head actually fucking hurts now.